Our focus, though, on the Hawks. We've been looking at some big non-conference games, and you see that Seton Hall battle, which we will have for you on BTN. ACC Big Ten game at Notre Dame. Of course, the games against Iowa State and Northern Iowa. The Iowa State game was one of the crazier games of the season last year, so plenty to look forward to for the Hawks. And as we mentioned, Peter Jock, Dale Jones, both here. Guys, welcome. Peter, I'm going to start with you. I mean, your role's different now. There's no doubt you are the clear go-to guy on this team. What does that do mentality-wise for you coming into the season?
I mean, I got prepared differently this year than I have been the last 3 years. I'm going to be the main focus of everybody else. But I feel like we have a good team. A couple guys going to step up, and I think we're going to be good. So.
You talk about having a different mentality. Like, how does that evidence itself? What will we see that's different about Peter Jock if we're watching really closely?
I'm just going to be more loose this year, man. Coach is going to give me the ultimate green light, so I'm just going to play freely to where last year where I had to play a role, you know what I'm saying, the last few years. But this year, you know, Coach is going to let me play my game. So, I mean, you're going to see a lot of playmaker, create my own shots, coming off screens and all that, so.
John's eyes just lit up when he heard about the ultimate green light. Can I still play for McCaffrey? Exactly.
Yeah, just thinking about it.
Hey, Dale, for you, when we were talking about Coach about you just a few minutes ago, you played 6 games last year, and then you're lost for the year. What does it say about Coach McCaffrey's confidence in you that you're here?
I'm glad he got a lot of confidence in me. That gave me more confidence in myself to go out there and be great for my team. But the main focus is being patient right now, not trying to rush anything because it's bigger than basketball. I'm trying to have longevity in this game right now. So right now I'm just taking my time. I'm probably about 10 months in about a week. So and we're going to have another game for about a month. So I'm just taking my time and just trying to be ready for my team and be able to compete all year.
With new head coaches, we seem to always ask this question, and is how is it that you handle all the pressure of all the other things? And this media day is one of those other things that you now have to do, guys who are now looked upon to do what stars do for your teams. How have you handled all of this? Because I know there's a lot of media. It's not just today. There's a lot of media surrounding it. How do you handle all the pressure?
Personally, I don't look at it as a pressure. I just look at it as a blessing to be where I'm at right now. So, I mean, I just take it I just try to stay focused on the main thing. And we had a thing called, Coach Dillon has a saying called, make the main thing the main thing. So, I mean, I just try to stay focused, and that's school and basketball. And then all the media and all this stuff is just an extra thing that's part of it. So, I mean, I just try to focus on what I have to stay focused on.
Do you get confidence from the process you went through in the offseason in terms of being evaluated, kind of to see where you're at the next level? Do you gain confidence coming back to school, knowing what could possibly be ahead of you?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, just talking to people that are already in the NBA, just hearing from what they think I need to work on to reach there. It was a great motivation for me to come back and just to work on what I need to work on to get there. So, I mean, I got a lot of confidence going into this year. Coach got a lot of confidence in me, and so do the players. So, I mean, just looking forward to have a great year. So,
as Dave mentioned, clearly Coach has a lot of confidence in you, Dale. I mean, it's something that you weren't there last year, and he did speak a lot about you. And here you are, a little bit of pressure for you to perform, but at the same time, a lot of people don't know what you go through in the rehab process. Talk a little bit about the rehab process, how tough it was to have to sit out, but also how hard you had to work to get back.
Yeah, it was really tough, you know, because you got to try to stay tuned with what everybody's doing in practice, and you got to also do your own thing with the rehab, coming in maybe 2 hours before practice even starts, doing your own thing, working your stability, your core work, your footwork, and then you got to also try to tune in and go through the drills with some of the team when you are clear and get your conditioning back, get your feel back and stuff like that. So it's like almost double work, then going through school and stuff like that. So it is pretty tough, but just trying to stay organized and stay collected is big key.
Now, in college, I went through the transfer process, had to redshirt, and I felt like that year I sat out, the year I redshirted, I learned more about basketball. I became a better player, even though all I could do was practice. Did you get better this offseason? Did you learn more about the game? Did you develop anything else, that mental side of the game that's going to help you this year?
Yeah, I learned a lot. Just watching P and Jerry Utah and them, how they prepare for the game, and how when we played against other teams, it wasn't the physical part or the skill part. It really is like all mental, and it's how you prepare before, because some guys just don't know how to prepare. And I always just try to, prepare for each game best of my can. State's a good routine, and just get myself ready.
Now, Peter, Coach is going to talk about different players that he likes, that he's going to expect a lot from. But is there anybody that the locker room really likes in terms of maybe it's an X factor or just the heart and soul type of guy who's going to step up? I mean, you lose a guy like Mike Gazelle. I mean, that's hard to replace. But is there anybody in the locker room that we don't really know about?
I don't know. I mean, we got a lot of guys. I'm happy for Dale to be back. He's going to be an X factor in this year. But we got a lot of other guys that need to step up for us to be successful this year. And the freshman class is a really good class. They've been coming and playing great this summer. So I mean, we're looking for them to step up and not play like freshmen. So I mean, we lost a lot of guys last year, but they coming in. I feel like they're gonna fill in the shoes. But I'll probably say Dale or Nick Bear is gonna be our X factor this year.
A little chip on your shoulder this year?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yep.
I think so.
Yep.
You guys mentioned the freshman. Give me a sense for Tyler Cook. What's his skill set?
Great. Can do everything. Put the ball on the deck. Dunking on anybody, great athleticism. I think he's trying to improve his jump shot as well as Ahmad Wagner. So we're gonna have a lot of great players.
Peter, I think we'd be remiss if we didn't say this. I mean, you have an incredible personal story, having escaped from the Sudan. You think about now you're a preseason all-conference pick, all Big Ten. You're someone who's being talked about in NBA circles. Do you ever just kind of sit here and say, man?
Yeah, sometimes I just sit there and just thank the man above, man. I'm a big believer in God, and everything happened for a reason. So my journey to get to where I'm at right now, it was all God's plan, and it's just a real blessing to be where I'm at right now. So,
congratulations to both of you on all you've done, and look forward to watching the Hawks play this year. Should be a fascinating team to keep an eye on. Yep.